The Dorkening and all affiliated shows are not intended for anyone under the age of 18. The following may contain discussions or scenes that have adult situations, graphic violence, nudity, strong sexual content, and graphic language. This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Your book of life will buy you a mile except in my free mind will keep me from under your spell. And when we die, you'll be another angel in heaven, but me, I'll be a fucking legend in hell. Your book of life will buy you a mile except in my free mind will keep me from under your spell. And when we
Rise and shine, my sinners. When Father Evil starts his day, he gets a little deadly. Deadly Grounds coffee has the richest, smoothest flavor you'll find anywhere. It's sinfully delicious. Once you go deadly, you never go back. Order yours at getdeadly.com. Coffee's so good, it's scary.
Boys.
Yeah, and here we are. We are now live for another episode of the Still Toking with.
We got him all screwed up.
I know. What the hell? Okay, it's going to be an awesome show tonight. A little craziness as well with us today. As always, we have Ben.
Yo.
And Jeff.
Happening out there, buddies.
And hold on one second here. Let me remove that. And okay. Jeff, would you like to introduce our guests?
Oh wait, ask him first. You usually ask me.
Okay, Ben.
What the fuck?
Ben.
Well,
Trying to
ahead,
keep you
Jeff.
guys on your toes.
I'll introduce one. Robbie Lopez.
What? What? Me? Hi, how's it going? I'm Robbie Lopez, like Jeff said. This is Doug Todd, like Robbie said. And we're right around here is Billy Blair.
I'm like up here. I'm like, I might be down there, but I'm up here.
Thanks for having us on, guys.
I think joining us via phone is Jeff Vaughn as well.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Can anybody even hear me on there?
We can.
Yeah.
We hear you.
Yeah,
Okay,
Jeff,
cool.
we're live, brother. We hear you, man. We're here with movie
Okay.
star Jeff Vaughn from Head Cheese the Movie. How you feeling, Jeff?
I'm feeling great. I just can't see anybody.
Well,
And we can't see you.
It's all right, brother. You got a face for radio, so just stick with it.
I
You got
know
it, brother.
There I am. There I am.
And we are now officially 30 seconds into the show, and it's in the shitter, folks.
Oh, totally. So
I
one
can,
of
I can see a picture of me now. Can you guys see that picture?
Yes.
The naked one? I only see a naked one.
Well, that would be current view, but somebody put a photo up there. Can you see that?
Yes, the live stream can see that.
Okay.
and
Oh yeah, there I am.
Oh,
Pretend I still look like that.
Myself. I'll take the video.
It's funny. You got it. We can see.
So just want to give everybody a heads up if you're interested in our guests, and why wouldn't you be? There's a ton of information in the show notes down below or up above, depending on where you're watching or listening to us. And we have some live streams going on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and somewhere else. I can't remember right now. But if you post it in the comments there, I'll make sure I get to your questions. And yeah, Ben.
You always do that. Always go back live when my head's fucking turned to the side, or I'm puffing smoke.
All right.
So, anyway, hey, welcome everybody to another crazy ass show. You know, the one that we do bi-weekly here. So, you like bi?
Bi-weekly. Isn't
Jeff likes to get it bi-weekly. So I know his wife's watching. Remember when he tries later, just tell him no, you still got 2 weeks to go.
you have
You have no idea. So yeah, we're here with Robbie Lopez, Billy Blair, Doug Todd. Did I get it right? Fuck
Yep.
yeah, I got it right. And Jeff Vaughn, chatting a little bit about some of the crazy shit that's going on with these fine folks. Yeah, go ahead, Jeff. Human, Hoffman, whoever you are tonight.
So, Robbie, first question.
Oh, shit. There's questions? Hold on. There's questions?
Well, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I want to know when I can see Head Cheese.
That's a good question. Okay, so Head Cheese the movie right now, starring Richie Ramone. We are past we're all in post-production and stuff like that. We're getting the audio mastered and IQ'd right now. We're doing all the finishing touches on some VFX scenes and some puppet work. The movie's shot, the movie's done. We were gonna do a April 15th world premiere in theaters, and now we're gonna go ahead and try to fast track that straight up to streaming for the time being. So we're going to do a streaming premiere. We're going to get it on the Amazon Prime as soon as I can. The thing is if I get this to them next week, it could still take anywhere from 2 days to fucking 30 days to pass quality control and then be live on Amazon Prime for us to say, check out the movie. But we are working on it. And surprisingly, we're going to have Head Cheese the movie done and out very soon. And at the same time, we're going to be releasing Texas Death Trip and Extended Cut digitally as well, pretty much like the same weekend.
Is that another movie you might have done?
Yes. If you've seen Texas Death Trippin', then you have not seen this movie. The extended cut is the whole thing's never before seen. Even the footage that you've already seen, we got the raw footage. We got over another hour of movie, new characters, movie star Billy Blair starring in it. Huge stunts in this one. We've got a crazy fire stunt. We've got a bunch of stuff we added, a big monster scene. We went everything that was off-screen kills and stuff in the first installment, we went through and did detail shots and all practical effects,
Nice.
even
You
down
got
to
a
some
shot.
digital effects.
Nice.
Yeah,
So-
Yeah.
So I have a question for Jeff Vaughn, because he's on the phone and we can't see him.
yes.
What was it like working with this crazy son of a bitch? Was that a hard question?
If somebody
Did we lose
talking-
him? We lost him again, didn't we?
You there, Jeff?
I just came back on. Did you ask me a question?
He's like, I muted the mic,
Fucking
guys. I,
doing
had to pee.
crossword puzzles.
I actually did ask you a question. I asked you, I said, what was it like working with this crazy son of a bitch?
It was like working with a crazy son of a bitch.
I figured as much.
Hey,
They were
Try
long,
not
fun days.
for
We had a good
everyone's
time. We had a great time filming.
yeah. I'm crazy, but I look after my talent safety big time. That's
Yeah,
always my
yeah,
first concern.
We had a good time, and everybody on the film was fantastic to work with. It was great.
Now, just for you folks at home, Jeff Vaughn stars in Head Cheese alongside of Richie Ramone, which is one of the many movies that Mr. Crazy Son of a Bitch over here has done.
I
Crazy
play
son of a
Sheriff
bitch.
Sonny.
That's Texas Death Trippin'. That's the wrong movie poster.
It's a beautiful poster, though.
Yeah, see, this is what happens when we don't script the fucking
Well,
show,
yeah,
people.
Jason.
Now you made him go and get one,
That's okay. We got him off screen for a minute, didn't we?
right?
Yeah, now we can get some work done.
So, all right. Well, yeah, that was 2 questions out of the way. We only need one more, and fucking we can wrap this.
Quickest interview ever done. Oh, shit.
What are we wrapping?
Battery's gonna die. Fuck, hold on.
Oh, okay. There you go.
And that was, yeah, there you go. Head Cheese the movie. So, do you want to ask him, or should I ask him? Like, are you going to sit there and look frozen?
Who?
You.
I'm circumcised. I'm
Jeff-
circumcised.
Jeff-
guys.
to research
I'm
today on
circumcised.
Head Cheese, Richie. I mean, Robbie. Whoever the fuck you are. I'm looking at
Robbie
show notes.
Ramone. Robbie Ramone.
Richie Lopez and Robbie Ramone. So Jeff was doing some research on Head Cheese today. See, you guys gotta be all fucked up, man. I gotta get high. This ain't even cool.
Definitely.
I got a question. I got a question.
Mark Dodson did some work on this film as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Mark Dodson from Gremlins 1 and 2. He, him and my daughter actually did most of the troll sounds and giggles and noises and stuff. Him and my 9-year-old. So she's sharing screen time with the fucking legend from Star Wars and Gremlins.
Right.
He's a really cool guy and a good friend of mine.
Nice. Yeah, we Jeff and I had the pleasure of meeting him and hanging out with him at Rhode Island Comic-Con.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'd seen that and was like, oh shit, they're hanging out with Dodson. Yeah, me and him have had some really fun times. That guy is very funny. Very funny. I actually all right, now you got me going. We're gonna have a show. Here's some info. I actually when I wrote Head Cheese, I wrote it around having Mark as the Sheriff Sonny character. I only found and met Jeff Vaughn because we needed to cast a body double in case Mark couldn't be at all the things because he got a call from Lucasfilm for the new Star Wars shit. And he's like, I can't commit because if I have to go, I may have to go. So get me a stand-in and we could work with that, right? So I meet Jeff Vaughn out of all the different people who came in for the part, and this motherfucker looked more like my character I wrote for Mark Dodson than Mark looked. And when he talked, I was just like, I called Mark and was like, sorry, man, we're going to go ahead and keep Jeff as the sheriff, and you're going to be just on troll voices now instead of doing double duty. And he's like, groovy, dude, whatever's easier. So that was like a blessing that wound up happening, and it started this really cool relationship with me and Jeff. And I've got films planned all the way up into next year, and he's got little parts here and there, and I really love working with that guy.
So I got a question for you. So I grabbed it from your YouTube. I do have the trailer for Head Cheese. Would you like us to play it?
Hell yeah. Yeah, check this out, guys. It's Head Cheese the movie. Gonna hit streaming hopefully next month or as quick as we can. Follow it and follow us. Check it out.
And all the links are in the show notes down below or up above. And here we go.
I'm Zeke Callahan, and I approve this message.
Watch this! Zeke! Zeke!
Why does your squirrely little friend have blood on him?
What the fuck?
Ew, what is that?
I'm Zeke Callahan.
No, come on, Zeke, no! No!
Shit, you slimy scumbag.
Been shot in the leg! Jesus!
You know, dude, the best part of you ended up on the floor.
Not out there?
There's nobody out there, just a shitload of blood and this cell phone.
Are you on the angel dust again? Your music's too old, you're too loud.
Little bastards, it looks like we got fried trolls on the menu today!
Fucking hillbillies. We're monsters.
Boy, that went really dark.
And there we are. We are back. That was the trailer for Head Cheese. Thank you for
What'd
allowing
you guys
us.
think?
Awesome.
All right.
I didn't see it. I missed it.
I didn't see it.
Ryan Kimball wants to know, but how do you wrap your head around Head Cheese?
Oh, that's a cool poster, man.
How do you wrap your head around Head Cheese?
Well,
Real quick before you answer that, Ryan Kimball is associated with Diamond Productions. Bill Diamond and Mark Dodson are actually very, very good friends.
nice, nice.
So
Well, with Head Cheese, you don't want to overthink it. You just want to enjoy yourself. You know, we're very self-aware, so it's a fun, raunchy, cheesy, corny, just good time to eat popcorn and just fucking not overthink things and take it for what it is. Laugh because it's funny, it's ridiculous, and it's silly. We're not trying to rewrite the world with this. It has no big, profound message. It's a rock and roll, retro kind of raunchy ass little puppet evil monster movie with the rock and roller in it.
Awesome.
It's kind of like Gremlins or Critters mixed with Rock and Roll High School, but set in like a small town. I really went after the aesthetic and vibes of the 1980s Blob remake. I really liked how that film felt and looked, and that's why kind of our main character is Richie, the guy with the black leather jacket that don't fit into the small town, heavy East Coast accent, and yeah, pretty fun stuff. It's just a popcorn movie. It's a funny, cheesy flick, you know. If you take it serious, then you got problems.
kind of like our show.
So, why the name Head Cheese?
Because it's kind of like a love letter to one of my favorite directors, Toby Hooper. It's a little inside, like kind of bow down to the man. When he originally wrote Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it was originally titled Head Cheese, and it was going to be about a small inbred family of trolls, not cannibal hillbillies. And I always thought, fuck, what if they made that? That would be so cool. I've always wanted to do a little troll movie. And it just all seemed to go together, you know? No name really seemed to fit it without making it seem too corny or too on the head. So I was just like, we got to throw it back to the inspiration, you know? He never got his original vision out, but he still made this incredible movie. So that inspired me, you know, to write this completely ridiculous film. So that's where the name comes from.
That's
it is
awesome.
a self-aware love letter.
We should ask Billy a question because he really looks like he's ready to fall asleep on us over here.
Oh man, I woke up early today just to do house chores. I
woke up early today. I woke up dead today.
Almost.
Right. Ask Billy about Texas Death Trip and Extended Cut and what it was like to be with us for a weekend during the coronavirus outbreak.
That was fun, man, right? I mean, you got me to kick over a big flaming Yeti looking creature. Remember? I was like walking up to it like, fuck that.
We're all like, do it. He got to shoot several live rounds of a flare gun as well.
That was cool.
Oh, nice.
Oh, shit. Yeah. He got to do some cool shit for this movie.
Yeah. What else did we put, man? The bathroom scene was funny.
Yeah. Well, he's such a good, serious actor with such a different range and all these emotions, and his character we wrote for him is like the only one that's fucking like a badass and serious. So after we got done filming the first day, we realized this dude's like, his character is like way serious. We nailed all that. We got to do something lighthearted to show the other side of this guy. Yeah. So when we filmed this bathroom scene that's been integrated into the movie, it was hard to film. It was so damn funny. I mean, it just keeps going. It's so funny.
It was so cool, man. The idea is, I mean, it was just spontaneous. We're like, what should I do? What should I sing? Do this. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We channeled some classic Cheech and Chong stuff. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. People aren't ready for this. It's going to be great. And I'm really excited that we're going to be able to get it out to them way quicker than we thought, you know?
Nice.
Yeah. Gotta watch
Leo. Oh, hold on 1 second. We got Jeff trying. Here we go.
Jeff.
I apologize. Our cameras are going to be off a little bit. There we go.
Jeff, good looking ass Jeff.
Leo, go ahead. What were you going to say, Leo?
No, totally lost concentration right there.
It's not good when you fuck up the producer of the show.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the trailer again for Head Cheese. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
I'm Zeke Callahan, and I approve this message.
Watch this! Zeke!
Why does your squirrely little friend have blood on him?
What the fuck?
Ew, what is that?
I'm Zeke Callahan.
No, come on, Zeke, no! Shit, slimy scumbag. Been shot in the leg! Jesus!
You know, dude, the best part of you ended up on the floor.
Not out there?
a shitload of blood and this cell phone.
Are you on the angel dust again? Your music's too old, you're too loud.
Little bastards, it looks like we got fried trolls on the menu today.
Fucking pillbillies. Little monster.
Boy, that went really dark.
Are you circumcised?
I have a.
We are now back, and
an extended cut. You'll find out.
I apologize. We had a little bit of technical issues, so figured show you an awesome trailer rather than you deal with me try to fix everything like live. So, Ben, we had a question in the comments, didn't we?
Yeah, actually, so this question is for you, Billy, and it's from my wife, believe it or not. I'm going to throw her under the bus. She says, is he going to play his guitar, or does he just love to cuddle it that much?
Both.
Says both. So just so you folks understand real quick, Billy's not only an actor, but he is an accomplished musician. He now plays in a band called Junk. Yes, Junk.
Yeah.
They're going to be on the soundtrack, the new movie, too. They're on the soundtrack.
You got Junk.
Eric Martin Jr. says hello, so we're going to say hi to him.
Eric?
Yeah, all right. So that was the question. I threw her under the bus. I'll be sleeping on the couch tonight.
So, yeah, the answer, both. Yes. I make love to it, and I sleep with it and play with it.
And the guitar, too.
I'll tell you what, that's one sexy ass guitar right there. That's the Gibson SG, right?
Yeah, you can't go wrong with this.
That's an SG, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Angus Young's guitar.
That's right. Fucking light. It's really light, very thin, and it's really heavy. Heavy in sound.
An extension of his manhood.
Well, camera's on you, Billy, if you wanted to play us a little something.
Play us a little something.
It's not plugged up. I mean, I'm just...
Just give us a little quick solo. Unplugged.
Give us a taste. Give us just a taste.
Hold on.
Give us the tip.
Oh.
Like, I'm going to plug in for this.
I'll play
Here we go.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Nice. Now that we it looks like we have Jeff Vaughn actually back up on the screen with us here. Or did he freeze again?
I've been here about 5 minutes, it seems like.
Jeff Vaughn is playing the creepy man in the corner tonight, folks.
I feel bad.
Actually, it seems like
no matter
I've been
what,
here for about 4 hours.
I feel bad because no matter what Jeff Vaughn says, he fucking makes me laugh every time. Like, the guy just makes me laugh. He's so hilarious.
Homie?
Yeah.
Why don't you got something to say to somebody? Anything?
Wait, did you just call him honey?
Homie.
Oh, okay.
HOM.
We heard honey, man. We heard honey.
Shh.
Go back to sleep. I want to give a quick shout out to Backpacker Pucks. Okay, these weird looking things. These are like a Cliff Bar on steroids. My buddy Matt made these.
Really good.
Yes, and they have saved our lives with filming because I'm one of those people notorious for if we have like 14-hour days, I just get in the zone and forget to break and stuff. This has literally kept my actors from dying several times, and they're delicious. So thank you, Matt Bolton and Backpacker Pucks. You're the shit.
Great name.
Just so you know, Matt, we are looking for sponsors.
Hey, I mentioned to him about maybe doing a personal small run of some infused with cannabis.
Right.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
That would be
or
cool.
CBD. He doesn't even have to do the THC side. He can go CBD.
Exactly.
You know?
So,
Yep.
Robbie,
Cover all your.
where can people
Leo.
find where can people find them?
The Backpacker Pucks, you
Yeah.
could find them they have a Facebook page. The best way to get a hold of him is his Facebook page. Because they're small batch and super high quality, he puts them in local stores here in Kansas City. He has no problem shipping them, mailing them out anywhere. But yeah, you want to contact him directly. He's not all fancy yet, you know. But man, the past year, his small company's really blossomed. People love these things. They're legit. They have no nothing unnatural in them. So the big old chunks of fruit and shit in them are actually like really good, chewy, dehydrated deliciousness. Held together with honey, steel rolled oats, a couple pubic hairs every now and again. No.
Well, I mean, you bring up a great thing though. Is those are the type of people that really need our support right now. You know, with business and
Small
everything going the way it is, a small businessman is or a woman or a business person is really who we need to support right now. So I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So
that's we're always trying to encourage and help out our fellow man. Unlike a lot of people who do similar stuff with us, you know, my motto from the beginning when we were just a comic book company was, we take our money and we pay artists to make art with us. You know, like the money we make off of art, we then pay other artists to make art with us, and then we sell that art. So
it's the same thing. It's the same thing that we do. Same exact thing that we do.
Yep.
You know.
And just so you guys all know, like these people in my movies, not all of them are just random buddies and friends. We got fucking legit people. You know, Jeff Vaughn is a legit motherfucker. He's a real actor. Billy Blair is an exceptional actor. A lot of these kids, you know, only a handful of them are buddies of mine that got into this. The rest are like aspiring theater actors, like people that I also help represent, get out there, help them with acting, get them jobs. I'm not an agent. I'm just I just make movies and stuff, but I spread it, man. I spread it as much as I can, especially with people cutting their teeth, finding a place.
You know, well, you know, you brought up the comic books, you brought up the movies. You've actually accomplished a lot of shit in your life, man. I mean, you're an accomplished tattoo artist out there in Kansas City, an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
I mean, like you've got like so many credentials in different industries under your belt. I mean, how do you juggle it all?
That's fucking.
A lot of people don't realize too, I've played music as long as I've been tattooing, for 20 plus years. So
I know I was leaving a little. See, I was giving them the tip, part of the shaft, and you just sank it to the nut.
Well, and the problem is with doing so much shit like this, it's hard to ever tell people about it, because it's like I could fucking go on and on forever, and who's trying to toot their own horn, you know? It's nice to have shit that people discover about you and dig up themselves and stuff. But I've been around, man, as an artist my whole life, my entire adult life. I've just been totally self-made from creating in every form, whether if it's a mixed martial art, or it's music as an art, or it's drawing, or literally tattooing as an art. It's all just an extension, and something that I wouldn't know how not to do it at this point. So it doesn't ever really seem like a job or something that's real hard and stressful. Now, getting into this movie editing shit, yeah, it's stressful, especially when you're used to doing hands-on art. Fuck, that's a whole new world that the past 2 years I've been mastering, you know, trying to master.
And then it's not done after that. You gotta, like, when it's done, you gotta promote it.
Yeah, then you have a year of promoting afterwards. Yes, sir. So yeah, I never sleep, man. My job's never done, and I've got a hunger for that. I've got a hunger for competition, and I'm one of those people that's just always unsatisfied. I want to keep pushing people and myself. You know, one of my heroes is Roger Corman, so that should tell you something. The guy's still alive. He's almost 100 years old, and simply he's prolific. His career is prolific. So What I'm doing, I look at peanuts. It's peanuts to me until I could surpass or get up there with my hero, Roger Corman. And that guy's still alive, so he's not slowing down at any point. He's did over 2,000 movies, man.
My wife said when they lift this coronavirus stuff, you got to fly out here East Coast because she's itching for a tattoo.
Yeah. We've talked about that before. I said get a group of people together. I'll be there.
I'm in.
No problem.
Right?
No problem.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'd love to.
We'll get
My
Leo
pleasure.
tattooed right on his ass cheek. We'll get him an orange crush can.
Fucking orange crush can, baby. Fuck yeah. With the headphones on that motherfucker.
Right?
That'd be awesome. A lot of you guys see me and all the stuff I'm doing, but no one, unless you're in the know or here directly, gets to see Doug very much. He's a guy who's behind the scenes. He's talks a lot, but he's quiet. If that makes sense.
Doug should say something.
Yeah,
He has been the whole show. He's been back there shaking his head, yes and no.
This guy, he builds the sets. He fucking does the driving cross country. He loads shit up. He's the head of my squib department. He's really found a home with doing squibs and doing some horror effects with me. He does fucking sound. I mean, he does a little bit of all of it. And we usually, since he's tall and a big guy, we usually have him be at least a creature or something in most of the stuff we do. So he never gets a moment of not working either. We're constantly on to the next thing.
Known the man since he was 17.
Yep.
He started tattooing.
Sorry to hear that, Doug. Sorry to hear that.
It's all right. Probably cost him a couple relationships over the years, but we're here.
Nice.
They were really worth that, though, so it's okay.
I'm only seeing one feed, Leo, so I don't know if you're seeing any comments or questions that may be popping.
Not on my end.
All right, just making sure.
Yep.
Yeah,
everybody fucking fell asleep. That's what happened.
Right? We're really excited for all this shit to be over with the corona because as we're setting right now, our entire convention tours and stuff has been unaffected. Our convention tours don't start until June, and they're going to run until December. So hopefully everything's still cool with us because we're really looking forward to the Houston Horror Film Fest in June. That's going to be a lot of fun. I think Billy's going to try to make it out. We're going to be there full-blown representing both movies.
Nice.
We're going to have props and cool shit to sign at the table, and we want to really, especially even before all this shit happened, we've really been looking forward to embrace our people and our fans.
Nice.
So Houston Horror Film Fest in June, we're looking forward to that. And what I'm going to probably do, since we're doing this streaming thing, instead of putting it in theaters, is after everything settles, probably this fall, I'm going to throw some type of crude cinema, like ceremonial party. And we'll probably play the movies there. And we'll probably do a live feed of it. And we're going to do awards. We're going to do an awards ceremony I'm putting together for all my casting. For everything they did. And, you know, you take their premiere away. Right? You take our premiere away and my people's premiere away. I'm going to give them a party just for them and an awards ceremony just for everyone's hard work. So
nice.
That cameo is for you two.
I think we were the only cameo, but it's okay.
All right. So you're going to have to fight amongst yourselves.
Yeah, how does that feel to forever be pegged in together? How does that feel? Because Jeff Homan, fucking Homan, he broke free from the duo, and he actually sponsored a little bit of Head Cheese the movie himself without the token.
Yes,
he did. Yes, he did.
From the duo.
Yes, he did.
Thank you for that, sir. Thank you for giving a shit.
He's sneaky like that.
Right.
I'm just kidding. We should ask Jeff Vaughn a question because he's just sitting down there in the corner looking all frozen and creepy.
Jeff Vaughn is going to be starring in this TV series that we're getting ready to start filming as soon as this band's lifted. The first project on the agenda is something we've been planning for months now, and it stars Jeff Vaughn, and it's for Amazon Prime, and it's a full-blown comedy series. Go for it, Jeff.
And I would say something, but nobody seems to hear me when I talk.
Oh, we can hear you now.
Buddy.
Oh, you do?
Be
Okay.
strong with your voice.
Well, now we can't hear him.
Go for it.
And we're sorry, time's up. Next question. No, I'm teasing. How you been passing your time rather than other than just drinking, Jeff?
That's about it, really. Drinking and
Nice.
eating cold meatloaf sandwiches has been about my life for about the last week.
That sounds good. That sounds good, though.
It is pretty damn good.
Life's not bad.
I don't really like people
Okay,
anyway, so I don't mind staying in.
Right? Yeah, right. This hasn't changed my life much either. I just wish I had a little bit more weed. That's about it. I figure I'll get these movies done now.
All right. I just got a question that popped up from a Chris Stimmick. He said,
Oh shit, that's Deputy Eubanks. That's
goes,
Deputy Eubanks in the movie.
Ask Robbie for me if I win an award for best shotting of my pants.
Yes.
There may or may not be a special bowel movement category. At this moment, we're not releasing this information at this moment. But there may or may not be a best bowel movement. But then you're competing right up there with the troll baby sucking titty milk, Chris. So then the audience got to figure out, is it funnier for titty milk, funnier if someone shits their pants, or also Doug took a face full of fucking mustard, remember? So, oh shit, and Alyssa took a mouthful, like a straight up bukkake full of fake blood, like Impact style. So it's definitely going to be an interesting category, and you're in the lead. I'd say you're in the lead. If we can get you to produce an actual shit in your pants photo for social media, I think it might help. It might help chances. In these tough times, as we're moving forward, your best interest is on my mind, and we will the appropriate awards set up.
You even got the producer shaking his fucking head.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Billy's wondering why he didn't get told that.
I'm all right.
No, now you need to create like some viral challenge. So how bad can you shit your pants?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, get it on TikTok. Get people shitting their pants all over the place. There we go.
The Deputy Eubanks challenge. The Deputy Eubanks challenge.
The most liquefied.
That would be.
You okay there, Ben?
I can't even fucking breathe.
Carried away, and it'll end up being a category on America's Got Talent one day. Like Jeff Long.
So, Robbie, you mentioned you're going through the motions right now of getting on Amazon. What are some of the hurdles that you've had to jump? For people watching this that may be looking to create their own film, because we interact with a lot of indie filmmakers. So, what are some suggestions you can give them, and what have you experienced?
Yeah, the first response, from some people about getting your film on Amazon, they're like, oh, yeah, cool. It's really easy. Like, everyone can put a film on Amazon. And then I'm like, do you have a film on Amazon? Because it comes off very point and click, drag and drop, like super simple. But it's like, I don't know if you've ever updated IMDb or any of that shit, or did it Indiegogo. It's like worksheet after worksheet after worksheet, and they have to approve each thing. So it's similar there with Amazon, except for they don't specify. I feel like they have some kinks they need to work out. Like you'll waste so much time just getting the appropriate sized image for your fucking video or something like that, instead of them having something that just auto sizes it. Since universally all their images need to be the same size, just dumb stuff like that. But then once you have it all in there, you're thinking, cool, it's done. We're live now, right? No, then you got to wait 2 to 5 days for them to then go through and check it all and tell you what's wrong if anything's wrong. So they say 2 to 5 days. Sometimes it could take up to 2 months because they get so overran with stuff. They'll hit it back to you with a minor fix. You fix it in a couple seconds, and the time starts over. So that has been the biggest kind of hurdle with Amazon is just I would suggest get your stuff in as soon as possible, get it approved and ready to go, and then set a date for it to go live if you're wanting to specifically have it ready at a certain time. If not, it's just kind of like a rodeo until it's live, and then you wait to advertise it. That's what we did with our kind of smaller films or episodes of stuff. And, you know, some of them, they've been kicked back for, I've been trying to get this really cool werewolf one on there since December. And the biggest problem was the rating on it. Usually everything we do, I just put restricted 18 and up just to cover our asses. And this particular film, they deemed themselves that it's PG-13, but without telling me that. So it's very, it comes off user-friendly, but it's not all the time. So then they don't tell you the problem. They kick it back and say the rating's wrong. So then you drop it down to 16. They kick back again, say the rating's wrong. Then you change it to PG-13 because I realized, oh, there's no titties in it and no actual like gore from our other stuff.
Whose fault that? He froze for a second. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so it's a give and take with it. I say jump on there as soon as you can and start going through the motions of it. Once it's live, then advertise the shit out of it because you're not going to make any money really off of it either. But it's nice having it out there in homes. We make about 6 cents per stream, which is jack fucking shit. So really, if you want to help out the community or an independent filmmaker, buying the physical media is going to be like your number one best bet all the time. They're going to see their biggest profit, and you're going to have a piece of artwork along with the movie, you know, to take home and collect as well. So, you know, once again, physical media coming back. That's a big part of our company too. As a comic book company, we always refuse to go digital. So yeah.
Doesn't it also like they charge money if you want to put a PG, like rate it, like if it's an R, it costs extra money. That's why a lot of people put out non-rated or whatever.
Yeah,
but it's like an additional charge for that.
Everything is. Really? I find anything for actors and independent filmmakers, there's a charge for all of it. Everyone's trying to make money off of us.
Another thing I was learning along with a buddy of mine when we did our own film, the independent film makers, you trying to get your shit out on those platforms, man. It's almost like they beat you down like you're like piece of shit. You know, you gotta. If you're with a big studio or whatever, of course you might get the pass, but they make it really difficult for you to get your shit out there, man. It's a struggle. And even if it's not, even if it's there, they hide you from the genre. You know, putting your genre, you know, even like if you put in a few words of your movie title, it still doesn't come up. You got to literally put the title on there, and then they might come up, but they hide you. I mean, they're just like not on your side. They work against you.
I think that goes for anything that's indie, to be honest with you,
Yeah,
because
that's what I'm saying.
we run into the same thing with the comic book.
Yeah, anything that doesn't follow the norm, the standard corporate norm that goes against the grain or is non-censored or just by nature wild, yeah, they're on us like a motherfucker.
Exactly. And even if you want to like promote it, let's say you go to these big outlets or platforms.
Yeah.
And even if they like your movie, they're not going to say anything about it because they either want their name on there somehow, so they could benefit from it. Other than that, they're not going to do it. But they'll tell you like an email in your face, oh man, it's a great movie. Well, can you say it to your people? Nah, no, we can't do that. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's talking about the movie Cherokee Creek that he did with Todd Jenkins. It's a fucking awesome movie. It's on Amazon Prime right now. Rent it tonight. You'll laugh your ass off. You'll enjoy yourself. It's really good. We highly endorse it. Anything that steps out of the norm like that, we love. You'll love it too.
It goes with the kind of, I guess, what we're talking about, the what is it, the humor, the
Yeah, the raunchy, dark
the raunchy
humor,
horror, yeah, raunchy horror comedy. Except you got a Bigfoot involved, and then it's the story's well put. I mean, I think, and the actors we got were pretty high top, high shape for that plateau, and still, I mean, I don't know, people just they want to step on you, the high tech, so to speak, high tech platforms.
Right, and your guys' movie, like, aesthetically looks very good. Like, it's a very good production. It's not like most people's indie film. Like, it's a fucking quality cinematic film. So for them to be like that about it, that's super weird when you could turn on Hulu or something and see all this, like, super sketchy shit going on big shows.
Here's another thing.
And they want to nitpick about a couple dick shots in his show. Like,
Here's another thing about... No, but here's another thing, and Robbie, you got to watch out. If you, by all means, go with a aggregator,
right?
You want to go with a distributor. So we went through an aggregator, and lo and behold, the aggregator. I mean, they had a substantial, good films out under their belt or on their platform. They had a good reputation till, of course, our luck. So we came along, and I guess any of the other filmmakers that came along with us a little bit prior to after got screwed because they disappeared. They took the money and ran. I mean, there's a big story on that. If you go on Facebook group, Beware of Distributor or something like that.
Yeah, the Beware of Distributor.
Yeah. You can. There's a bunch of films. All the independent filmmakers that were victim of this. They put on their own home video together on YouTube and some of these platforms talking about it. And it's just, it's a nightmare. It's like, and especially when you see a graph of what you're supposed to get, because they give you this graph that you go to and how many sales, how many people rent it, all that stuff. And then you see what you're going to make, the full amount. It's like right there on the top right-hand corner. And then that shit just disappears. And buddy, I was telling you, it was thousands of dollars they're supposed to get, and that shit was gone. Yeah. So again, it's just like,
yeah. I was
opened up a can of worms over there, Leo.
I was telling someone the other day about all the stuff you go through just to get everyone together and to film a movie and get them all ready for it. And get all your locations and get everyone's travel and you get all the fucking props and effects and you rent the cars or whatever you're doing and you get all this stuff together and then you got to film it and you spend all this time, you get sick some days or whatever, you do all this shit and you film it like a crackhead nonstop, obsessed, get it down, you're on all this time, get that done, right? And you're thinking, all right, the hardest part's done. Then you got anywhere from 2 months to a year of fucking editing the thing.
Editing.
Then you got to edit it. Then you got to have the audio mastered and all the stuff right on audio. Otherwise, it's going to be dog shit.
Yeah, it's got to line up evenly.
Yeah. So then you finally get all that done. You boot the thing out. Your movie's finished, right? And it's how you want it. Well, now after all that, no one knows about it yet either. So now you're trying to sell this thing to someone that gives a shit about it. That's going to get it out there for people to see it. So now you're hearing everything from them they want you to fucking do. So you go through all that pain in the ass and you get it out there finally, and then it doesn't pass quality control, and you do more and more and more and more and more fixing. Then finally one day it's there and it's out and it's in Walmart or it's on Amazon Prime or it's wherever, just for some asshole that's bored behind a keyboard to say, oh, this fucking sucks. These guys are queer. So it's definitely something that you have to be passionate about. Because
not passionate about
I'm just saying, out of all the work you do, it's just thrown out there.
Like
asshole at the keyboard could bash you without seeing any of your hard work.
The consumers, like when they watch your movie and then they trash it.
Oh yeah. We kill like we go through right before we out everywhere.
Welcome to the Billy and Robbie show.
Right. We hit all the festivals first, right, before we put it out, and that's where we get our praise. That's where we feel good about it, because people in the film festivals, they usually love it. We win awards, things like that. then it comes out, and then you got all your people who back it and people who understand it, and then it's just like you do all that work and you got to hear all these people talk shit too. It's hilarious. It's like if you don't get it, you don't have to watch it.
Hey man, I always say it's better to be loved or hated than ignored. So
Exactly.
I mean, if you look,
I love it.
Yeah, if you look at it, and especially you got to hype, you got to go with the hype. You got to get in the argument. Also sets it off. When you get in the comments and you start arguing with these motherfuckers, well, everybody else is going to be they're going to be like, well, I got to see this fucking movie.
You're going to see it. Yeah.
So I mean, it's good. You get the good with the bad. I mean, it's no matter what you do or what you say, someone's not going to like it. Someone's not going to understand it. But you got to get it out there, man. You got to make noise. You know?
Yeah. If the right people who find it, it's going to mean a lot to them. I literally was hoping we got such bad reviews I could put them on the poster and stuff, like really horrible reviews, because I love that kind of shit. I love it. I would love for it to say, "Don't waste your time. It's a piece of shit" on the movie poster. Yeah. That would be killer.
You want to stir up the controversy. You want to stir up controversy as well. Because let's say we did the same thing. We posted somebody's comment or review, and we were like, "Look at this asshole," but we didn't say what it was. But somebody that was affiliated with that person came in and started bashing us, and then it just grew. I mean, it was like it was a storyline, and just everybody getting involved. But in between there, everybody else was like, "Well, fuck, I gotta see this movie now." It was great.
That's promotion.
Oh man, it was great. I mean, you gotta be willing to fight.
You know, I think we get that because we played music too, and sometimes with playing music, it's like that too. You know, sometimes you're just like, I can give a shit who doesn't like the music. It's here for the people who like it because we love doing it. You know.
Well, there's an audience for everything else. I mean, whatever it is, death metal, heavy metal, pop, you got an audience. Horror movies,
oh fuck.
Well, it's all about finding your audience.
What's that?
It's all about finding your audience because
they'll find it. They'll find you, whatever it is. But in between, you're gonna have the assholes, and they're just like this technology we got. Everybody's got a platform, so they're gonna say something. But man, I'd rather them say something than not.
Yeah.
Be honest.
And you get the people that trash stuff just to trash it because they think they're
they're fucking assholes. Yeah, they got nothing else going in the
fucking life. Got a computer. Yeah.
They got nothing going on. They're a bunch of losers.
I don't know, man. This Jeff Vaughn character, man, he just doesn't stop talking.
Dude, say some jokes.
I was watching his
stand up. 5 minutes of stand up,
man. He kept his camera went up and looked at the ceiling, and then it came back. It's like, what is he doing?
Give us 5 minutes of straight up jokes, Jeff. Give us 5 minutes of rapid fire jokes. Go for it. We're all on Jeff Vaughn right now. Comedy Stylings, Jeff Vaughn. Go for
it. He's probably got to shut off and mute it. He's just sitting there like, fuck these guys.
No, he's going to come down to where we're at and whoop his ass.
Give us some jokes, Jeff.
Todd Jenkins says that was about, he's talking about Billy's last comment, says it was a dude's girlfriend who's a filmmaker.
That talks shit.
That's the filmmaker. That's the director of Cherokee Creek. That's my buddy, my partner.
Yeah, Todd Jenkins.
Yeah, he says his cast.
He can tell you a whole lot more about this. I mean, if it's anybody that got savvy with this whole industry, especially independent filmmaker, is that dude.
Right. Very smart guy.
Yeah.
He went through a lot to make this movie. He went through a lot to make Cherokee Creek.
Dude, the guy fights for his movie. He's up in the upfront. What do you call it? The front grounds, fucking battling for the movie.
Right. I saw Jeff Vaughn drinking his beer, so he must be alive.
And that passion, man. That's why every time I can, I try to throw that in there instead of just promoting my own shit, because I feel like we're all in the same boat together, man. And and that movie's fucking a good quality movie. It's not just your regular funny independent film. It's actually really good quality.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Visual. It's it should be. More people need to see it, and you need to see it now.
Thank you. Thank you.
You got a hard stop on this tonight, Leo?
Yes, in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Cool.
So we got about 10 minutes left.
As we're talking about this, kind of get this story out here. We're talking about finding our crowd and stuff, and all this passion we put into these films just because it makes us sane. Not really for anyone else, but when the right people find them, then it all comes together, and we appreciate it. As a kid, video store was real big. Every Friday we would go, and I'd get to pick out a movie. And I was always drawn to that wall of movies that none of it was the big corporate shit that was in the theater. It was shit I never heard of, but the movie covers were cool. And you know, it was like these little fucking golden nuggets for me out of this time capsule. And that was my appreciation. I loved that. I looked forward to that. And one day, that's all I'm trying to achieve, is for our movies to be those movies sitting on that shelf underneath all the major motion pictures that find the right person and inspire them, or just give them some simple enjoyment, man.
Yeah.
Later this year, we're working on some more serious films, actual like serious shit that's not stoner fucking fart comedy horror stuff. It's actual like really gritty, dark, artful, sophisticated films we have coming. But right now, we're embracing our fucking cheese rock shit, because that's what we're building the audience in, you know? We're building this audience up so that way we could blow their dicks off with the serious film before the year's over. So we're not a one-trick pony either. We're very complex people, and we're looking forward to not being funny here in the future as well.
I'm excited about that.
Yes, me too. It's going to be a very big thing for me and for everyone involved, and I can't wait. But anyway, hey, Jeff Vaughn, are you circumcised or what, brother? You're old school. You keep all that meat on there, or do they cut it off when you're a kid? He's fucking watching Sports Center or something.
No,
he's watching the stream.
Yeah.
He's watching the show. He's like, fuck it. If they're not going to let me talk, I'm just going to watch it.
Brother, Jeff Vaughn, we got about 8 minutes of show left. Give me a quick fire, some jokes. We're all watching you. Give us some jokes. You got a crowd of chicks showing you their titties, and everyone's listening.
And you can't hear me.
We can hear you. Tell some jokes. We'll be dead quiet. Tell some jokes.
That's exactly what I'm doing, because I can't hear shit on this feed.
Tell some jokes.
You can't hear me.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, we can, brother. We can hear you.
Well, you be dead quiet after I tell the jokes too.
The guy never stops joking.
See, I got 3 different screens on here that says connection interrupted. So
we hear you. We see you and hear you.
Chopped up stuff.
You're in real time, brother. Tell some jokes.
I did hear that.
Yeah. I hear me in the background.
I hear about every third word.
Joke.
Jokes. Say some jokes.
Tell us.
Joke. I can only hear every third word.
Make us laugh.
Yeah, that's what
joke.
Yeah. That's
Poor guy.
That's what I said.
Hey, look, I'm gonna show you a trick. I'm gonna pull my eyeball out.
Oh shit, you guys. This is it for the week of heart, okay?
Ready?
Oh, this is cringy. Oh.
Whoa, shit.
Holy shit. Damn.
That's all you're getting.
Just so you know, he doesn't do that for everyone. You guys are all
golf clap.
After that, it's pay some cash.
Yeah. Yeah. You can check him out on OnlyFans.com and Cash App, Vimo. No, I'm teasing.
Yeah, along with the nude photos.
Oh, that's Pornhub.
Hey, by the way,
for fans only, you know those chicks that got the picture on
the OnlyFans. Yep, some OnlyFans shit.
Yeah.
So Todd Jenkins says, thanks, guys. The battle continues for us all. Selling our indie films is like being a used car salesman trying to sell a car that nobody's ever heard of. Keep after it.
I love that. I love that. I
Yeah.
remember him saying that. That's so true.
We're never going to stop. We're never going to stop. And one day we're going to find ourselves with our own car lot, brother. We're going to have our own car lot one day, and people are going to be asking us to show their films. So we're on it. We're fighting the good fight.
I like the way you think.
Mm-hmm. Times are a-changing.
That they are.
Yeah, it's very important.
If we ever come back to normal after this fucking pandemic fucking bullshit.
Panic-demic. Yeah.
Hey, listen. Oh, we just lost Jeff.
He went to sleep. He said, fuck this.
He's like, fuck this. I'm out of beer. Meatloaf sandwich just hit the belly. Night, boys. I'm out.
Well, tell you what we're going to do for the people that are just joining us. We're going to play the trailer one last time for Head Cheese. And when we come back, we'll wrap everything up. And here we go.
Sounds good. Enjoy, guys.
I'm Zeke Callahan, and I approve this message.
Watch this. Zeke! Zeke!
Why does your squirrely little friend have blood on him?
What the
Ew, what is that?
Oh, I'm Zeke Callahan.
No, come on, Zeke, no!
Shit, slimy scumbag.
Been shot in the leg! Jesus!
You know, dude, the best part of you ended up on the floor.
Not out there?
There's nobody out there, just a shitload of blood and this cell phone.
Are you on the angel dust again? Your music's too old, you're too loud.
Little bastards, it looks like we got fried trolls on the menu today!
Fucking hillbillies. Little monsters.
Boy, that went really dark.
He's like all prim and
And
proper.
we're
like,
back.
Welcome back. Wow,
Yeah.
that was weird.
Totally. Chris says, great show, guys. Got lots of insight and some true laughs. Jeff says, I'm out. Thanks for having me on. Not sure what the issues were on my end, but I couldn't hear you guys and you couldn't hear me. See you next time.
Poor dude.
Yeah. We'll get Jeff Vaughn up on his own show.
Yeah.
Yes.
When the internet isn't bogging down so much, and we can actually pull him from the sticks.
Yeah. Don't judge him, guys. Don't judge him on his performance tonight. He is quality
you gotta
enough
check him
to
out.
do
Yeah, you gotta
his own
check him
show.
out.
Yeah, his own show, and he'll carry it very well. He's awesome, funny guy.
Awesome.
Yeah. Nobody got a chance to say anything. It was the Robbie Lopez show tonight.
Oh, fuck
but
me,
that's what it
well,
was. It actually,
it
and
was
that's what this show.
the
That's what this
title.
show was all
God damn
about.
it.
You know,
You should have put my
originally
name in the title.
we did. Originally, when we
I'm
booked
up,
this
that's
show, we
smart
booked
ass.
it for Robbie, and Jeff Vaughn and Billy were actually kind enough to come on with him as co-stars and stars in a few of his movies. And
Oh yeah, no,
it was really cool to have them on here to show that, you know, Robbie is he's kind of like us when it comes to his portrayal of art in whatever form it is. He wants those bigger names, but he doesn't want the superstars because they're stuck up. He wants those people that are down to earth that he can connect with.
Yeah.
That also are very good at what they do. So, you know, we want to thank
true artists.
Yeah, exactly, true artists. We want to thank, you know, all of them. Hey, look at that! There's people walking behind you, Billy.
Oh, it's my roommate. He's a singer.
He didn't want to say hi. He just
He's in the middle
like,
of a harem.
I'm out of here. So anyway, you know, this whole show was about Robbie, and I'm glad that we got a lot of information.
Yeah, you got a lot of shit going on.
You got a lot of shit going on, but you know, everybody. It seems like everybody in your family has a lot of shit going on. Your wife has a lot of really cool shit going on right now. You said your daughter, you know, did a little voice acting. That's kick ass. So before we totally bug in, we throw this back to Leo so he can kick us off here because we're already 1 minute past where we need to be. You want to give your wife's business a quick plug?
Oh yeah. If you're into natural healthcare products and fucking essential oil stuff and soaps and scrubs and detanglers, follow and check out Mystic Moon Boutique on Facebook or Instagram. It's all pretty affordable and it's all natural, nice stuff. No weird chemicals and detergents and stuff if you're into that granola shit. So
nice. All right. Back to Leo, so you can take us out of this.
Yeah, I want to thank you all for watching this evening. And like I said at the beginning of this, if you are interested in checking out any of our guests here, check the show notes down below or up above, depending on where you're watching or listening to us. And we'll kick it off with Billy. Where do you like people following you, and where do you like interacting with your fans?
I've been on Instagram a lot, so I mean I'm always there, and of course Facebook. I mean those are the two main ones. I got Twitter, but I hardly ever use that. Just it's Billy Blair and like Roman numeral 2 on Instagram, and then I got a fan page on Facebook you can go to. On my personal page, I hardly don't add anybody there if I don't know you. So yeah, go there and go to my IMDb. You can check out all my movies. I have, of course, the one I always push, and it's because I'm producer, and I star in it. It's Cherokee Creek. Please watch that on Amazon. If you want to know about our horror story, you could go on the Facebook page and watch our video. We have a video Todd Jenkins put together. It talks about how we got screwed. And then what else do I got? I got another movie that just came out on Amazon, Copper Bill. Watch that. And then I got shit coming out. It's all on my IMDb page. My music junk. Also, I got a new band. It's like an old band, but it's a new band. It's a long story, but it's called Love Sick Drug, and I'm really excited about that one. And I got girls in the band. I got guys. Hard rock stuff. You know, look up on Facebook, Instagram, Love Sick Drug.
I watched some of that today.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So we got.
Yeah, I watched some too. Yeah, it was pretty
That's
good.
gonna be my next thing, and then I got stuff with Robbie coming up. We got like he was talking about. I don't know what Robbie's doing. Robbie, what are you doing? It's gonna blow up what we're gonna do. Am I allowed to say it?
Oh yeah, go for it. Go for it.
I forgot the title. My brain's going.
Yes. Go for it. Born Raise Hell.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. That's going to be like a definitely transformation I got to do, you know. And that's hopefully after all this coronavirus bullshit, pandemic blows over, and I can get back to production.
Awesome.
Yep.
So
We
yeah, there you
start
go.
filming that in September. No one's gonna be prepared for that.
It'll be historic.
Yeah. So Robbie, where do you like interacting with your fans?
You can find us on Instagram and on Facebook. On Facebook, we're under Crude Comics INC, and on Instagram, we are under Crude Comics Cinema. Follow us on there. I'm on that Instagram all the time, and then I usually try to shadow the Facebook with it as well. Right now, we've got the original Texas Death Trippin' streaming on Amazon Prime, free for Prime members. You can watch it tonight. You can watch Cherokee Creek tonight as well. And we also have some of our documentary stuff. My phone died. Are you guys there?
Yeah, we still see you sideways.
You can? Okay. I can't see you guys. It's all black. This fucking app drained my phone completely somehow.
Dude, green.
I'm green as fuck, huh?
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, what we'll do, we'll wrap things up here, and
yeah, Facebook.
Nice.
So I just wanted to push that out real quick. Okay, finish it off, Leo. Get us out of here.
Yeah. So, like I said, all the information for Robbie, you can find it down below or up above. Same with Billy as well. And I want to thank you all for watching this. You can find all information for The Dorkening. Head on over to thedorkening.com for our podcasting network. You can find 20-something shows there. Tons of awesome information. And Ben and Jeff, why don't you close us out?
So, you want to, Jeff, you tell them where they can follow us real quick. Hurry up.
Well, I'm a Facebook guy, so Facebook, The Token Dead. And then there's an Instagram. Ben's the psycho when it comes to the fucking social media shit. I'm too old for that crap. So that's Ben's department. But I use Facebook. I'm always there. Contact me there. Contact us, our email. Email, The Token Dead. Everything's The Token Dead. Might be The Token Dead 1.
Yeah, it all depends on if I fucked up the page or not. Yeah. Yep. Instagram's The Token Dead 1. But yeah, so like we always say to veterans and first responders, thank you for doing what you do every day so people like us can do what we do every day. But I just want to add real fast to all the people in the medical field with everything that's going on right now, we love you and thank you. Stay safe.
Peace out.
Peace.
Thanks, guys. This was
Your book of lies will buy you a mild acceptance. My free mind will keep me from under your spell. And when we die, you'll be another angel in heaven, but me, I'll be a fucking legend in hell.